Hey coin collectors, and welcome to the DC Coin World International coin channel, and we can answer the question now about the kerfuffle over the 1970 Philadelphia nickel from the United States of America, and the answer is there wasn't one. There was no nickel from the Philadelphia Mint from the United States for 1968, 1969, and 1970. Absolutely no nickels made at the Philadelphia Mint those 3 years. There were, however, 3 nickels made in 1970, and here they are, the 3 of them. This is the Denver Mint nickel, which you see right here, and it has the D on the bottom. It says, "In God we trust" on this side, "Liberty" on this side. There's a star there, not a great star, and that's what you're going to find with these coins from the Denver Mint. And then a 1970 here, and then way down here is a D, and that's for the Denver Mint, of course. If we look here, if we look at the coin, Jefferson is facing to the left. Down underneath Jefferson, there's an F and an S, and that's for Felix Schlag, who was the engraver of this coin. If we tip it up on its edge, we see that it is a copper-nickel blend. It's a smooth edge coin. It's 75% copper, 25% nickel. And if we flip it over onto the back, we see that we are not going to see any steps, so don't even think about it. This is from an uncirculated mint set. In 1970, the uncirculated mint sets, the Philadelphia and Denver Mint didn't produce the whole set of coins at each mint. And so the PDS set, as they call it, from 1970, did not have, of course, a nickel in it. And it had a kind of mix of Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco coins. On the back, we see at the top it says E Pluribus Unum. At the bottom it says United States of America. Monticello it says right here, and then 5 cents. The 5 cents is plural, and Monticello is the name of this building up here where Thomas Jefferson lived. And whenever you get one of these, you look at these steps here, and the more steps you have, the better value the coin is. And you'll see at the Denver Mint in 1970, they've only found 4 ever that had all the steps on them, and that would be 5 steps. And of those 4, there's one that's a Mint State 66 full steps that's worth $10,000. So you can get an expensive nickel from 1970. There just aren't many of them. And that is 1 out of 515.5 million of these. So they made $500 million. They've only found one with at a Mint State 66 full steps. What about the San Francisco Mint? Well, the San Francisco Mint produced 2 coins, and here both of them are. This, of course, is the proof coin, so we'll do that last. At the San Francisco Mint, they also produced regular coins in 1970. They produced 214 million. They have found none over a Mint State 66 full steps. In fact, the 11 Mint State 66 full steps that they've found are worth about $3,850. At the San Francisco Mint, this is the last year that they made regular circulating nickels. After 1970, all of the San Francisco Mint coins were proof coins. San Francisco Mint proof coin from 1970. And you can see this one definitely has the steps. So look at those steps in there. Unfortunately, proof coins often have the steps because they use different dies on them and they take a lot more care. So while this is really polished and it has all the steps, it's not worth much because it's not a cameo. Monticello does not pop off of this coin. They have found 119 proof 69 deep cameos, and those are worth about $400. This isn't a proof 69 or a deep cameo, and so it may be worth $4 to $5, maybe less, and you can see that it doesn't have great detail on it. Every single nickel made in 1970 has a mint mark. There are no coins that we know of that don't have a mint mark on them. Because they didn't make the Philly, they had no mint mark nickels. The S mint mark wasn't always on the nickels either. In 1954, they stopped putting the S mint mark on the nickels, and it didn't come back again until 1968. So for 13 years in the middle there, no S mint marks on any U.S. nickels. Proof coins in 1970 do have the S on them, and they're very easy to distinguish between the proof finish and the regular San Francisco Mint finish. So why couldn't they get full steps on these coins? Even at the San Francisco Mint, where they were making all of the proof coins. Well, Coin Week says that that's because all of the master hubs were so worn out that they didn't produce nickels with all the features on them. And so what happens is they make these master hubs, and in 1970 they didn't replace any of the master hubs, and they were just all worn down. So that's what we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We have the Denver Mint, the San Francisco Mint, and the San Francisco Mint proof coin. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.